Hi everyone, it's Richard at Altfins. We're seeing continuation of a correction in the crypto markets, and the sentiment remains bearish with most of the majors down in the last week. In fact, we've given up most of the gains for the last month. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But there's always a bull market somewhere, as Jim Cramer likes to say. There are always some notable exceptions, some coins that have maintained their upward trend and strong momentum. And today I would like to show you how to use our platform to identify such opportunities using three of my favorite momentum indicators: MACD, RSI, and OBV, on balance volume. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at the overall market sentiment right now. When we look at the screener, let's see how many coins are in the plus for the week or for the month, and we'll see that many of them have given up a lot of the gains. Here are some of the majors here, starting from Bitcoin, as you can see, is in the red for the last week, even month. Most of them are in the red, frankly. And in fact, if we do a quick filter, let's see, based on the 1 week performance above zero, there's only 130. And if I look at a monthly performance in the positive, only 102 coins are in the plus for the month out of 900 that we track. So about 10% of the coins are in the plus. The rest of them, 90% of the market, is actually in the negative for the month and the week. But what I really wanted to spend our time on today is, again, finding those gems in the bear market, or bear sentiment market perhaps right now, those that have maintained their upward momentum. So let's go ahead and open a new coins tab and create a filter where we'll filter out all the coins with positive or upward short-term, mid-term, and long-term trend. So we always trade with the trend. So if we want to go long, we want to find all the coins that have remained and maintained their upward momentum or upward trend. So here we are. We've narrowed it down to 120 coins that have an upward trend. Then we want to use some of the oscillators or indicators that I mentioned that will give us some good momentum indication. One of them is RSI. When it crosses 50, which is the center line, when it crosses above that, that's a bullish indication. So we add that filter. Now we're down to 66 coins. And I will also add MACD crossing over the signal line, which is another bullish momentum signal. Now we're down to 34. And I always like to put in some minimum liquidity trading volume as a criteria, just so that we get some decently trading coins in our results. So I add that filter, minimum volume of $200,000 in the last 24 hours. And now we're down to 9. I'm going to save this filter so I can return to it in the future. Uptrend and momentum. And let's go ahead and take a look at the results. Just quickly scanning through the results, out of the 9, a number of those are actually stable coins that are of no interest to us, but there's 2 that I recognize here, TRON and Gnosis. So let's take a look at those. Let's look at the charts here. First of all, let's make some adjustments to the chart, add some candlesticks, get rid of the line. Let's add some of those leading indicators, such as RSI, MACD. My bad. Let's try that again. MACD. And the last one, although I didn't use it in the filter, but I do want to visually examine it, is OBV, on balance volume. A great indicator as well. Let's make this a little bigger. And these charts and indicators look quite positive in that MACD clearly has had a bullish crossover about a week ago, and that position has maintained. RSI has crossed over the center line about 3 days ago, also giving us a buy signal. And then OBV is basically an indicator that tracks volume on up days versus the volume on down days. And if the volume of up days is greater than the down days, that's a positive trend, and we're seeing that trend upward in the last few days as well. It's not quite at its high point, which it was on September 3rd, but it's getting close to that, and it's trending in the right direction. So this is definitely a great candidate of an example of a coin that has maintained an upward trend and a positive bullish momentum, as well as a decent volume. It trades a decent volume. So let's go ahead and check where this coin trades. So I click on the drill down button here. That shows me that TRON trades against a number of other coins. The biggest volume is versus Tether. So that's what I would prefer to trade. Liquidity is always welcomed. And when I drill down further, I see what exchanges this pair trades on, and the most volume is on Binance. So that's again where I would prefer to trade it. I do have an account that I have connected here on this platform. I can go ahead and execute the order right here from this form, but I prefer to go to the trade view where I can see the order book as well. So let's take a look here. I own some TRON already, but very little, only $266 worth. Looks like I have available balance of almost $7,000 in Tether, $7,000 worth of Tether. So I'm gonna place a limit buy. I could check the chart here one more time. I could check my balances and so on, but let's go ahead and place a limit buy order with the best price. Currently ask price is about 3.4 cents. Let's refresh that. And I want to buy about 30,000 units of TRON, which is about $1,000 worth of Tether. So let's go ahead and place that trade. Yes, I want to place this order. My balances have been updated already. Looks like the order went through. We can double check in the transaction history. Okay, here it is. It was partially filled and then completely filled here. Great. So again, there's a bull market always somewhere, as Jim Cramer likes to say. I hope this example helped you find some good trading ideas. I will remind you that it's a good idea to manage your risk with some stop loss orders, or at least setting alerts for when the trade goes against you and the price drops below a certain threshold. You can do that with our system as well, and always keep your trade sizes relatively small with a maximum loss of 2% of your portfolio. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email us at support@altfins.com. Thank you. Have a great day.